Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBSB inaugural stream. I'm your host, Nicholas Bosticco, and welcome to tonight's matchup between the New York Rangers and the Winnipeg Jets. Tonight, the New York Rangers take on the Winnipeg Jets at the Madison Square Garden in New York City. And let's get right into our pregame for the day. New York Rangers' biggest thing that's coming into this game is a massive lineup change. Obviously, tonight we see Panarin playing with Hedl and Lafreniere, which has been within the regulars. But we also see Mika Zibanejad playing on the third line tonight with Riley Smith as well as Will Coyle. And obviously, like we said, this is very normal. It is definitely weird to see them on the third line. Another big thing that we're seeing is Capo Caco going up to the second line tonight. And he is going to be joined by Vincent Trocheck and Chris Kreider. So also we take a look at the defensive pairs. We see that Keandre Miller is still playing with Adam Fox, as well as it seems like that Igor Shesterkin is going to be the starter for tonight's matchup. And if we take a look at the Winnipeg side, you're going to notice we see Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele, and Gabriel Velarde still all together on the first line. And it does seem that Connor Hellebuyck will be the starter tonight. Biggest thing the Rangers have to take down tonight is the defense for Winnipeg. Winnipeg's defense has been very good lately. Obviously, the New York Rangers offense has been a little bit, I'd like to say, that's on the edge of the Jets tonight. I mean, obviously, Artemi Panarin leading the Rangers with 11 goals, 10 assists, 21 points. And you look at the Winnipeg Jets, and they have a bunch of players that have above 16 points. You look at Mark Scheifele, Kyle Connor, and Nicola Ehlers, as well as Josh Morrissey. They all have above 16 points right now. Mark Scheifele obviously leading the team with 7 goals, 12 assists, and 19 points. So that's going to be huge for the Rangers, is to lock down their offense, but as well as take down Connor Hellebuyck. Obviously, Connor Hellebuyck is one of the best goalies in the league right now. Obviously, we take a look at his stats. He has a 1.83 GAA as well as a 935 save percentage. And also, Winnipeg is just hot. They're 14-1. They've won their last 5. Obviously, they're coming into this game after defeating the Dallas Stars 4-1, and also they also had shutouts against Colorado and Utah. They beat Colorado 1-0, Utah 3-0. And if you look at the Rangers side, they're coming into this game after a shutout win to the Detroit Red Wings, which obviously is massive for the team. But they did come off of a very, very monumental loss to the Buffalo Sabres, losing 1-6, which obviously was not very good. We saw a lot of really bad defense that day. Obviously, the Rangers having a defensive problem right now, and Peter Laviolette saying that he is making some sort of change to the New York Rangers, defense. Like I said, Igor Shesterkin being the starter for the Rangers tonight, and Igor's still playing strong. He's got 6 wins this season, 2.62 GAA. Was hoping that'd be a little bit lower. But he is holding strong with a 920 save percentage, which is obviously, really good for the Rangers. I think one of the key players that New York has been having very good success with is Lafreniere. Obviously Lafreniere had a huge successful season last year. He had double the points, and I think he's only going to go up. If you follow NY News Signings on Instagram, you'll see that me and my buddy Chris, we did predictions. I had Lafreniere with 81 points, which I don't think is ridiculous. Some people will say it is, but I don't know if it's going to be exactly 81 points, but it will be somewhere right now. Obviously, it's early in the season, so there's not too much to judge. You take a look at the Carolina Hurricanes. They're 11-3-0 and have 22 points. The Devils also have 22 points, but having a slight difference in their record. Obviously, they're 10-6-2. And the Rangers sitting at 9-3-1 with 19 points, only being just less than a game out from a top 3 spot in the division. Obviously, it's early in the season, and, the Devils obviously having played 18 games. The Rangers only have been playing 13. The Capitals playing 14. So it is very early in the season. You can't judge too much. But one team I think the Rangers should watch out for is the Islanders. Islanders I think they're going to be creeping up the standings eventually. And if you take a look at the Jets side, the Jets, obviously, they're running the league. They're first in the league, and they're obviously going to be first in their division. They're 14-1 and have 28 points. So this has been one of the most generational runs, obviously, for the Winnipeg Jets, being still such a young franchise and having little to any crazy success. Obviously, in 2019, we saw them, 2018, we saw them make it to the Western Conference Finals. So I think this has been very good for the team, and I think it's also very good because it's been very split between the forwards and the defensemen in terms of where they have been as a team playing, because obviously you look at Mark Scheifele, Kyle Connor, like I said, both having 19 points, and then Josh Morsey having 16 points. And so clearly they have been stating their goal scorers, as well as, like, if you look at the Rangers, you look at it like Chris Kreider only having 8 points this season, but they're all goals. So Kreider has been a goal scorer for the Rangers, and he just has to keep that up. And the New York Rangers in this game, like I said, just have to shut down the Jets' offense, because it's been very strong, and you have to take shots against this goalie tonight, because Connor Hellebuyck is a goalie that will not back down whatsoever. And on top of that, I think the physicality needs to be strong for the Rangers tonight. The Rangers have not been having a lot of physicality on the team. So it's needing to go, obviously, with talks of Trouba potentially leaving the team, and having talks in having obviously with the Igor Shesterkin extension and contract talks being very controversial for the Rangers right now. It's going to be a lot for the Rangers, and this is probably going. I'm not going to say this is going to be a bad game. I think it's going to be a hard-fought game. So I wouldn't count the Rangers out of this game, and we are favored in betting lines, which is interesting. So I wouldn't count them out. I think tonight's going to be a really good game, and I think if the Rangers win this game tonight, I think we're going to be on a bit of a roll, and then I think we're going to win a bunch of games, and we're going to, see the Rangers, like, mid-season streak start. Obviously, very, like I said, early in the season, not really mid-season yet, but, yearly we've seen the Rangers get hot really early in the seasons, and I think this is going to definitely be like I said, I keep going on and on. I'm saying the Rangers are going to have – it should be a good performance tonight. Like I said, Igor Shesterkin starting in net for the Rangers tonight. Connor Hellebuyck being the starter for the Jets tonight. And Rangers versus Jets. You are watching NBSB inaugural stream. I am Nicholas Bosticco, and we'll be back for Puck Drop.
And now 1-6 in a row. There's a lot more.
Yeah. Well, he told us this morning we have things that we continue to work on and improve on.
Alrighty, here we go. New York Rangers versus the Winnipeg Jets. We're getting set for Puck Drop here. We have Peter Laviolette on the Rangers side, and we are getting ready for the Puck Drop here. Scott Arnell coming in for the Jets as the head coach tonight. 14-1 record, like I said, and this has been the best 15-game start in NHL history. So this would be a massive win for the Rangers tonight if they are to win. And here we are for the Puck Drop. Trocheck versus Lowry, and Trocheck's going to win it. Here's Fox giving it up to Kreider. Kreider going to send it deep into the zone as it's going to be taken away by Lowry. Lowry sending it up the ice, and it's going to be taken away by the Rangers here. And here's the pass to Kreider. Kreider with a beautiful save there by Hellebuck, and it's going to be wrapped around. Here's Fox. Fox dishing it over to Riley Smith. No goal, saved by Hellebuck, and another shot by the Rangers, saved by Hellebuck. And here come the Jets moving it up the ice. And it was almost intercepted by New York, and it's going to be dumped into the Ranger zone. Here's Fox sending it up, and it's going to be sent up to Lindgren. And here's Panarin now with it. And Carrick is going to be in with Edstrom and VC as well. And here's the Rangers going to move it up, and the Jets take it away. Here's out in front, and that's a goal. Mark Scheifele with a beautiful goal there for the Winnipeg Jets, and the Jets are going to take an early 1-0. Phenomenal goal there by Scheifele, being right in front of the net. And here is another replay of it. Here is Trocheck sending it up to Kreider. Kreider obviously missing there with a beautiful save by Hellebuck. And then Zibanejad's going to have a very terrible turnover, which is going to be right to Scheifele. And Scheifele's going to go top right on Igor Shesterkin. And the Jets are going to be up 1-0 against the Rangers in the first period. 19:03 left to play. Scheifele and Zibanejad at the draw, and Zibanejad's going to win it. Dumped in by the Rangers. And here is the Jets. Mark Scheifele now with it, trying to dump it out. And it is dumped out. And here is Villard trying coming in, and it's going to be stopped by Miller. Miller trying to send it up. Scheifele holding it. And Zibanejad trying to get around Kyle Connor. And Kyle Connor playing it well here. As going to be taken away by DeMello. DeMello now with it. And now here's Panarin with it. Miller with the puck. Shot saved by Hellebuck. And it's going to be out of the zone here. Deflected out by the Jets. No icing call as Trouba is going to recover it behind the Rangers net. 18:24 left to play in the first period. And here's Trouba with it. Trouba, and it's going to be deflected off of Ehlers. Ehlers now with it, and it's going to be taken away by Hedel. And the Rangers are going to send it into the zone, as it looks like that's going to be an icing, and it's going to go back into the Rangers zone. Mark Scheifele once again with a beautiful goal there. That is his 14th of the season. He now has... that is going to be his 8th of the season. So now Mark Scheifele at 20 points. And here is the draw at the dot. Hedel versus Perfetti. And Hedel winning it. Rangers sending it deep into the zone. Here's Cooley. Cooley's going to be contested with Miller. And it's going to be one, and there's Cooley with it. Cooley sending it around. Shot. And it looks like it's going to be blocked. And here's Perfetti trying to go at it, but a broken stick. And here are the Jets trying to send it out. And we got a 2-on-1 here. And the Jets coming in, and that's a beautiful block there by Adam Fox to break up a 2-on-1 breakaway. And here's Hedel sending it in. Hedel with a shot on net to Hellebuck. Hellebuck with a save, and it's going to be given behind the Jets' net. And here is Morsey now coming down the ice, and it's going to be saved by Igor Shesterkin. And here is the New York Rangers with it. And Trouba's going to be sending it up. Here's Miller to VC. VC trying to get a pass to Edstrom. Doesn't go. Edstrom with it. Trying to get it up. And VC's going to have it. Trying to wrap it around. And it looks like it's going to be taken away by Neil Pionk. Here's Edstrom trying to come back here. And it looks like Morgan Barron is with it now. Contested by Braden Schneider. And it's going to be taken away by Trouba. Trouba with it. Given to Schneider. Schneider coming in. 16:46 left to play in the period. 2 shots for the Rangers, and the Jets have 3 shots at the moment. So 1-0 Jets, first period. And here it is, and a shot there, saved by Igor. Another shot by DeMello, saved. And here's another shot by the Jets, and Trouba is going to have it. So now here's a 3-on-2 here. And Riley Smith with a shot, no goal. And it's going to go Trocheck, and Trocheck sends it out of the zone here. So now here's Miller with it. Miller sending it into the zone. And the Jets are going to have that. No, it's taken by the Rangers. And now here's Panarin with it. Panarin sending it up. Miller to it, and he's going to be sending it back in. There's Panarin with it. Panarin being contested, and it's going to get out of the zone, dumped out by Samsberg. Here's Lindgren with it. Lindgren not in the original lineup today for warm-ups, and he's going to now be in. So there's Miller with it. Miller sending it up. Panarin trying to get it, and it's going to be no good as Samsberg takes it away. And now here come the Jets up, and a shot saved by Shesterkin after a beautiful shot there from Velarde. And now here's Fox with it. Fox moving up the ice, contested by Connor. And there's Zibanejad. Zibanejad's going to touch it. It's going to go down to the Jets' ice, and it's not going to be an icing. Here's Fox. Fox with a pass to Lafreniere. And it's going to be taken away by the Jets, now held by Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor going to be sent up to Velarde. And now here's Zach Jones with the puck behind the net. Zach Jones dishing it up the ice to Hedel. Hedel moving it up now. And now here is Colin Miller with it. And here is Cooley. Cooley with a shot, and that's going to go wide of the net. And Kalpo, Kakko, and Cooley now have it behind the net. And there is Barron with it. Barron now coming up the ice here. And Trouba now, with Zach Jones, with it now. Trying to come up, and it's going to be taken away by the Jets. Here are the Jets now moving up the ice. And it's going to be out of the zone now, and the Rangers are going to take it out. Schneider being contested, and it's going to be Hedel now with it. Hedel to Panarin. Panarin to Schneider. Schneider to Jones. Jones, Panarin with Lafreniere and Zibanejad. Lafreniere with it. Going to move up. Passing it to Fox. Schneider. Here's Lafreniere. Lafreniere to Mika. Mika to Miller. Miller with a shot blocked by the Jets, and it's going to be sent in. So now here's the Jets here moving in. Kapari with it. Kapari, and it's going to be a interception there by Fox. Fox ends up to Panarin, sending it into the zone. So here's Samsberg with it. Samsberg moving it up the ice here for the Jets. And Ryan Lindgren now with it. So it looks like Mancini is not in the lineup for the Rangers tonight. And here is Trocheck now with it. Trocheck to trying to get to Wenenberg, and it's not going to be good. And now the Jets moving it back up. And with an attempt there by Nino Niederreiter trying to get it, but it looks like it was deflected out by Fox and now deep into the Jets zone as Riley Smith contests Niederreiter. Rangers with an opportunity in front, and it's going to be a whiff on the puck here. So now the Jets are going to be moving up. Kapari with it. Now giving it to Barron, and the pass and the shot, no goal, saved by Shesterkin. That shot was from Kyle Connor. And now here's Fox with it, avoiding a hit there by Connor. And it's going to be sent in. Hellebuck now touching it up, and it's going to be passed out to Colin Miller. Miller's going to be wrapping it around. It's going to be taken away by what looks to be Kakko. Miller trying to get to Fox. Fox with a shot, and after contesting there by Carrick, and it's going to be stopped by Hellebuck. So 1-0 Jets, and it looks like we're going to have about 12 minutes gone by, looks like. 8:48. The New York Rangers are down 1-0. And we'll be right back.
Now, Mom?
But you never asked.
The time is now. Find your perfect BMW at the Road Home Sales Event. BMW Black Friday Sales Event now through November 30th.
With Amex Business Platinum, you earn 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked on AmexTravel.com and get a flexible spending limit. So the passion for what you do just keeps growing. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
It's the most wonderful time with the kids jingle. Be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful.
Whether your phone's broken or old, we've got you. With Verizon, anyone can trade in any phone, any condition. And get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. And iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all three on us. That's up to $2,000 in.
Time to go between the benches, presented by Spectrum. Make anything possible with a connection that's built for everywhere. That's Spectrum. Here's our man, John Giannone. John.
Yeah, Sam, thanks very much. About 8 minutes in, never too early to establish some trends in a game. A lot of frustration from the Rangers early on at the pressure that Winnipeg puts on the puck. The two messages.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Nick Bosticco with the NBSB and the New York Rangers here, who are currently trailing the Jets 1-0 here, as the Rangers go up on a power play here after a penalty committed by Josh Morsey. And the Rangers have Trocheck, Panarin, and they're underway here. The Benajad with it, and he's going to get it to Fox, and the penalty was for high sticking. Here's Fox with it. Fox going to dish it out, and here's Panarin with it. There's a Benajad with a shot. Beautiful save by Hellebuck. Benajad trying to get it out, contested by DeMillo, and it's going to be taken around. Here's Fox with it. Fox who's going to get it up to Kreider. Kreider to Zibanejad, and it's going to be wrapped back to Fox, contested by Samsberg. And here is Panarin, and it's going to be taken away here, and here's a breakaway for the Jets. 2-on-1. Will they score here? No goal, and it's going to be blocked there by Panarin, as Panarin with a beautiful play there and stopped Cole Perfetti. And here's Fox trying to move it up for the Rangers again. Here's Panarin to Kreider. Kreider's going to move it up. Panarin to Fox. Trocheck trying to get a backhand shot there, and it's going to be blocked by the Jets here. Panarin to Zibanejad with another shot. It's going to be blocked there by Pionk. Here's Panarin into Fox. Fox trying to get to Kreider, and it just slips to the left side of the Winnipeg Jets goal. And here's Trocheck with Zibanejad. 10:54 left to play in the first, and it's going to be out of the zone here, and that's going to be far out of the zone there. A beautiful play there by Dylan DeMillo. And here's Zibanejad trying to get something started up with Zach Jones. 32 seconds left to play in the power play. And here comes Philip Hedl coming in with Riley Smith. Hedl fast on it, and it's going to be one after a fight with DeMillo. And here's Lafreniere with Jones to Lafreniere. And it's going to be out of the zone again from a block from Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor moving it up the ice there. And here's the Jets, and it's going to be a whiff there by Mason Appleton. And now the power play has concluded. Josh Morsey back on the ice as Lafreniere trails it up the ice for the Rangers. Contested in the right side corner, and the Jets are going to come up on a 3-on-2. Here's Josh Morsey with Appleton, and looks like Kyle Connor. And a shot from the Jets going to go wide as Riley Smith gets it out of the zone. Cole Perfetti now with the puck, moving it up the ice. And it's going to be launched deep. Miller with it now, sending it up. And a shot there by Josh Morsey, and it's going to be deflected off of, looks like, Trouba. And the puck is going to go out of play. So 9:30. Jets still, after the Rangers could not convert on a power play there. So it's going to be 1-0 Jets. First period, 9:35 when we return.
Okay, where are we going? You'll see. Have I been here before? It's very familiar. Wow, I get it. Thank you, son.
Find the perfect BMW for you with the Road Home Sales Event. Exceptional offers won't last. The BMW Black Friday sales event now through November 30th.
It's the most wonderful time with the kids jingle. Be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful.
Whether your phone's broken or old, we've got you. With Verizon, anyone can trade in any phone, any condition. And get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. And iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all 3 on us. That's up to $2,000 in value, only on Verizon.
My name is Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Hacienda. We bring heirloom corn products.
Welcome
from
back
Mexico
to
every
the
kitchen.
NBSB inaugural stream. Like I said, I'm your host, Nicholas Bosticco, coming to you
fat
live
on
from
every
Sacred Heart
with
University,
no preset spending
and the
limit.
New
My
York
purchasing
Rangers
power
taking
adjusts
on
to
the
meet
Winnipeg
my
Jets
business
here.
needs. And I reinvest my
First of
2%
all, let's go
cash
through
back
that
to
power
help grow our
play.
business
That
with new
was
products,
power
like our
play
tabletop masa mill.
was
My Spark
god
card helps me
awful,
fulfill my
right?
mission of
The
bringing
puck
masa
goes
to
out
masses.
of the
What's in your
Rangers
wallet?
had the puck taken over several times, probably about 3 or 4. New York Rangers had the puck. I think the Jets had like 2 breakaways or 3 breakaways or something on that power play too. This is another thing, is that the Rangers had such a good power play last year, and it just seems like it's been getting worse and worse. He's saluting to what looks to be a veteran right now at Madison Square Garden. You know, we always want to see that for the Rangers and veteran appreciation and everything like that.
And we thank them for their service.
Just we have so much respect for what they do. And
Smith taking the draw for the Rangers. It's going to be lost, and that's going to be a face-off win there for the Jets. Deep into the zone here. Here is Smith now. Smith trying to come at it, and it's going to be stopped there by Dylan DeMello. Lindgren to Fox. Fox trying to get it up the ice to Trocheck, and Hellebuck is going to get a hold of it as it's going to go wide. Jets with it, sending it around, trying to get to Morsey. Morsey's not going to be able to get there quite yet. And here the Jets are going to move up the ice with the puck. And it's going to be Rangers with all 5 in the zone for the Jets. Jets now with it, and here is Pionk with it. Pionk having the puck, wrapping it around, contested by Fox. Fox has him on the ground. It's going to be taken away by the Rangers. So here's Panarin now. Panarin with it. Panarin moving up the ice. And he has the Banajad with him very close to an offside. Panarin slipping and falling as he's contested with Samsberg. And the Jets almost get it out of the zone, and Zibanejad trying to get it. Contested with Pionk. He's going to take it. Lafreniere trying to center it for Panarin, and it's going to be taken away here by Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor to Scheifele. Scheifele trying to get it back on a shot, and it's going to be wide. Lafreniere dumping it out of the zone, having it being chased by Colin Miller as it's going to be an icing with 8:06 left to play. So Rangers 0% on the power play right now, and the Jets having 2 penalty minutes, 7 shots for the Rangers and 5 for the Jets. 8:06 left to play in the first period. Zibanejad with Scheifele at the face-off draw, and Panarin's going to win it with some assistance from Keandre Miller. Here's Lafreniere with it. Lafreniere having Miller as an option, and he hits Miller. Miller trying to get it up, and he's going to get it out of the zone as it's caught by Scheifele, but the Rangers sending it a little bit back into the Jets' neutral defensive zone, and a whiff. So here's Panarin, not Panarin, Zibanejad with it, and it looks like there's going to be support here from him. Fox getting it deep into the zone, caught by the Jets, sending it out, and it's going to be in the neutral zone as Trouba has it. And the Rangers now currently with it. Here's Miller. Miller getting it up the ice. And it's going to be dumped in by Kakko. Sending it back. Here is Miller with it. And it's going to be a cross-ice pass, but a shot. It's going to be wide. And here is Adam Lowry with it. Lowry being contested. And here is Cooley. Cooley coming up the ice now with Hedl. And a pass to Hedl from Cooley. Wrapped around. And that's going to be Schneider with a shot, with a pass to Lindgren off of a rebound. And Cooley will score for the New York Rangers. Rangers tying this game at 1 apiece. What a beautiful goal there by Will Cooley. Will Cooley sitting out right in front of the Jets net and having that rebound. with a beautiful shot there, initially from Braden Schneider, and it looks like Schneider will get the assist. 6:53 left to play in the first. And here is, Braden Schneider with the shot on Hellebuck. Hellebuck with a save, and it's going to be a rebound to, or not a rebound, it's going to be out to Cooley, and the Rangers are going to go and tie this game at 1 apiece. Rangers with 9 shots, Jets with 7. And from what it looks like, the Jets might potentially challenge goaltender interference here. I don't think it's going to happen, and they're not going to contest it. And the Jets are going to win the faceoff. Rangers with a beautiful response there after that goal from Mark Scheifele. And here is Zach Jones contesting, and it's going to be a shot there from Connor. Excuse me, it's going to be from Ifalo. And it's going to be held by Shesterkin. Little scrum here from Morgan Barron, Zach Jones, former teammates. Good to see the guys getting back together. It doesn't look like it was a fight. It looks like they were just kind of getting back there. But it does look like that Josh Morsey did get a stick to the face. I don't think it's going to be high sticking. Might have been just a little bit of a chip, but doesn't look like it was anything extreme. Rangers 75% successful on the face-off, as well as having 5 block shots. So here's Lindgren. Lindgren trying to get up to Kreider. Kreider's going to give it to Smith, and the Jets are going to send it back into the zone. Here's Kyle Connor contesting, and he's going to win that, and it's going to be a shot, and it's going to be wide from the Jets. So here's Kreider. Kreider getting it out of the zone, and it looks like there's going to be a penalty on Trocheck, and it might be for holding. Let's take a look here. Looking at the replay again, that's going to be a hold on. That's going to be a hold right there on Cole Perfetti, or on Trocheck. Trocheck holding Cole Perfetti, and the Jets are going to go up on the power play. Rangers going on the kill. Here's Zibanejad on the face-off, losing, and it's going to be a shot there from the Jets. It's going to be wide. Here's Connor with it. Jets have a 41% 41% on their power play, as Kreider tries to get it out of the zone, gets into the neutral zone before the Jets send it back in. Here's Scheifele with it. Scheifele dishing it out, and now Kyle Connor with it. Kyle Connor with it. It's going almost below the goal line, and it's going to get to Morsey. Out to Connor. Connor sending it in to Ehlers. Velarde trying to get a shot off. It's going to go wide, and the Rangers are going to send it out of the zone. 1:14 left to go in the Jets' power play, as the Rangers are trying to come in. Jets have it. Scheifele with it. Playing in Gretzky's office, and it's going to be saved by Igor, and it's going to be now held with Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor trying to send it out. Contested by Kreider. Kreider successfully going to get out of the zone with 46 seconds left to play in the power play. 4 minutes and 54 seconds left to play in the first period. And here comes Scheifele trying to drive down the ice, and it's going to be out of the zone, and it's going to be sent out of the zone by Zibanejad. Hellebuck now holding it behind the Jets' net, as it's going to be recovered here by Neil Pionk. Neil Pionk sending it back, and it's going to be handed off to Namestov. And it's going to come up. New York Rangers on a 2-on-1 potentially. Here's Carrick. Carrick with the pass to VC. VC saved by Hellebuck. That's a beautiful shot there from, not Jimmy VC, Adam Fox. Adam Fox with such beautiful speed there, almost getting a beautiful 1-on-0 breakaway goal. Here's Carrick, who was fairly contested there by Neil Pionk, and almost a top shelf goal there by Fox. But like I was saying, Connor Hellebuck, he is a one-of-a-kind goalie in the NHL, and that is the reason why he is so highly ranked. He can make beautiful saves like that. 9 seconds left to play in the Jets' power play, and the Rangers have it in the Jets' defensive zone. 4:21 left to play in the first period.
The game tied 1-1.
And here's Will Cooley contested with Lowry. Some issues with the face-off, and Lowry's going to win it to Samsberg. Samsberg, with 5 seconds left on the power play, is going to send it up to Pionk. Pionk with it, and he's going to put it deep into the Rangers zone as the Rangers are trying to get it out from the center. Lowry with Fox, and here's Trocheck now with it. Trocheck giving it to Cooley, and it's going to be deep in there. Samsberg, Will Cooley with his 5th goal of the season as well. Samsberg sending it deep into the zone, and there is Braden Schneider. Schneider, a big hit there from Nino Niederreiter. And here is the Rangers coming up. Fox to Panarin. Panarin with a beautiful move on Niederreiter. Here's Lafreniere. Lafreniere trying to get out in front. No result. Niederreiter now with it, and it's going to be dished out to DeMillo. As here's Perfetti. Perfetti getting it deep into the Rangers zone. Trocheck now contested. And the Jets, Mark Scheifele getting it back deep into the zone. Here's Panarin. Panarin contested by 2 Jets. And here is Lafreniere. Lafreniere trying to get it up, and it's going to be dished in. No icing. 3 minutes left to play in the first period. 1-1 Rangers versus Jets. And it's going to be sent in by Colin Miller, excuse me. Schneider with it. Schneider getting it to Heel. Hedel moving in. Heel with Cooley. Cooley with a shot saved by Hellebuck. And the Jets are going to come out here and take it out. And here it comes.
Gabe Velarde, number 13, came over in a big trade with the LA Kings. Kyle Connor with that turnaround shot that was stopped.
And it looks like there was an attempted pass by Mark Scheifele, hit by Trouba, coming off of Truba's leg. Play. Beautiful goal there by Will Cooley with 2:12 left to play into the first period. 1-1 Rangers when we return. 1-1 tied.
Remember when we took that trip? In that car.
Come on, I want to show you something.
Okay, where are we going?
You'll see.
Have I been here before? It's very familiar. Wow, I get it. Thank you, son.
Find the perfect BMW for you at the Road Home Sales Event. Hurry in for a credit of up to $2,000 plus 2.99% APR in the BMW X5.
Overs, unders, action-pack season coming up next.
With Amex Business Platinum, you get a flexible spending limit that adapts with your business, giving you the tools to do more of what you love. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Honey? But the gains are pumping.
Yeah, the market's closed.
Futures don't sleep in the after hours, bro.
Dad, is Mommy a finance bro?
She switched careers to make money for your weddings.
Ooh, penny stocks are blowing up. Sweetie, grab your piggy bank. We're going all in. Let me ask you, for your wedding, do you want a gazebo in a river?
I don't... What's a gazebo?
Something that your mother always wanted and never got.
Or you could give these different investment options a shot.
The right money moves aren't as aggressive as you think.
I'm keeping the best.
With Verizon, trade in any phone, any condition, and get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. For everyone in the family. Only on Verizon.
That's Bo Nickel, UFC middleweight, who makes his MSG debut Saturday, November 16th, when the UFC returns to the Garden with one of the greatest fighters of all time, John Jones, defending his heavyweight title against Stipe Miocic in the highly anticipated main event, UFC 309. Limited tickets remain. They can be purchased at the MSG box office and all Ticketmaster outlets.
One-to-one Rangers versus Jets, first period of play, and here we go. Here's Miller with it. Miller's going to be sending it up. As here's Kreider. Kreider going to be sending it on a shot, and it's going to be saved by Hellebuck. And here come the Jets now moving up the ice. And it's going to be dished in. Here's Trouba. 1 minute 54 left to play in the period, and here's Trocheck trying to get it up. Here's Kreider. Kreider with a dish to Smith. Smith trying to get it in. And here comes Trocheck to Miller, and Miller going to send it back in to Trocheck. Trocheck dishing it up to Fox. Fox to Miller. Miller trying to get a shot, and it's deflected. Here's Kreider. Kreider getting it deep to Smith. Smith trying to put it out in front, and it's going to be stopped there as Velarde with a beautiful deflection there. Miller still having it, and it's going to be wide. And here's Lafreniere. Lafreniere with it. He's going to be sending it up to Trocheck. Trocheck back to Lafreniere. Lafreniere trying to get it in, and it's going to be the Jets have it, and Josh Moores is going to send it all the way down, and it's going to be stopped by Shesterkin. Shesterkin sending that puck up, deflected off of Zibanejad, but it looks like they're going to call an icing with 1 minute and 1 second left. By the way, guys, I would like to take this opportunity. If you haven't checked out the Rangers page, NYR News Signings on Instagram, please check it out. Me and my friend Chris, we both run it. We're looking to have Chris on the stream sometime eventually, so do look out for that. So not sure how that's going to go, but please go check that out. Great page, great guy, and thank you for supporting us. And here are the Rangers coming up here as it's going to be dished into the zone. Here is Samsberg. Samsberg's going to be giving it out to Perfetti. Perfetti dishing it down the zone. It's going to be stopped there by Lindgren. Lindgren, it's going to be put back in. And here's Fox contested as he's going to be sending it up. Here comes Panarin down the left side. Panarin's going to be dishing it backwards to Zibanejad. Zibanejad trying to send it cross, and it's going to be a whiff there from what looks like Riley Smith. But here's a 2-on-1 to Lafreniere. Panarin with a pass to Lafreniere, and it's going to be just wide with 20 seconds left to play. Here's Fox. Fox trying to get a shot, and it looks like Panarin is hurt behind the Jets net. Here's Pionk coming up with it. Pionk, and it's going to be taken away by Zibanejad. Zibanejad giving it to Lindgren, and Lindgren looks like he's going to hold on to it till the end of the period, and that's going to be the end of the first period. The New York Rangers are going to be tied with the Jets 1-1, and that is a solid period there. I did not expect a period like that out of the Rangers immediately, but almost a beautiful opportunity there, and it's going to be great defense there from Dylan Samsberg, and the New York Rangers with a beautiful period, though, I will say. The Rangers looks like they had 11 shots, while the Winnipeg Jets had 10 shots, and the Rangers 75% successful on the face-off. They went 9 for 12. Did not convert. Both teams do not convert on either one of their power plays. I'd say it was a really good PK from the Rangers, both with 2 minutes penalty time. 9 hits from the Rangers, 4 from the Jets, 5 blocked shots for the Rangers, and 3 blocked shots for the Jets. Definitely really good. Like I said in my pregame, Rangers, I think they just had to get physical. I wouldn't say that was a terrible period. I actually really liked that period. I have nothing against that. I would just say just keep taking shots on Hellebuck. Definitely play the point, too. The Rangers, the Jets keep getting good shot opportunities. But I really like that's pretty much all I got. I'll be back in a little bit. I'll catch you guys. New York Rangers won. Winnipeg Jets won. End of the first period. 11 shots to 10 for the Rangers. And here is your around the league report. Senators currently up 1-0 against the Maple Leafs. The Senators have 17 shots. Maple Leafs have 9 shots. Josh Norris with a goal for the Ottawa Senators. It was assisted by Claude Giroux and Zub. Devils currently against the Panthers right now. It is tied 0-0 in the first period. 13:43 left to play. Panthers have the ledge on the Devils right now, 7-2 in shots. Boston Bruins and the St. Louis Blues going to be taking on each other in about 12 minutes. And the home team is going to be the Blues there. It looks like that's going to be a competitive game. 7-7-2 the Bruins record coming into this as the Bruins, and 7-8-0 for the Blues. Islanders taking on the Oilers at 9 p.m. Oilers 7-7-1 coming into this. The New York Islanders 6-6-3. Flames against the Canucks tonight at 10 p.m. Flames 8-5-3. Canucks 7-7-3. Blue Jackets taking on the Kraken, which the Kraken having the ledge on the Blue Jackets. 6-8-1 for the Kraken, 5-7-2 for the Blue Jackets. And the current odds right now for the Rangers currently not being shown, which is okay. What else we got here? Tomorrow, Rangers' next game is the Sharks. The Rangers take on the San Jose Sharks at 7 p.m. Rangers take on the San Jose Sharks at Madison Square Garden on Thursday. Rangers 9-3-1 currently, and the Sharks 5-9-3. Okay, I'd like to while we're talking about around the league, I'd like to say this now. One team that's like really disappointing me at the moment is the Nashville Predators. Shout out SBC, by the way. I said this at the beginning of during the summer. You know, obviously adding Stamkos, adding Marchessault, Brady Shea, literally like anyone and everyone. They are 5-9-2. I get it. It's early in the year, but this team has just been like disappointing me, to be honest. 16 games played, 9 losses. Hold on, let me see their stuff real quick, cuz I haven't been totally I haven't been seeing like if they're playing any tough teams or not lately. Predators. I mean, okay, so Predators they take on the Oilers Thursday. They played Colorado. I did watch this game. They just Colorado. I mean, that was a pretty even game, right? So division game, whatever you want to call that, sure. What else do they have? They played who was it? Okay, so they lost that game in overtime. Okay, big whoop. That's a division game, you know, you're going to have loss like that. 0-4 Utah. They won, so that's good. Florida 2-6, sure, fine, whatever. Washington, see, I think Washington is currently on like their early success reign right now, and that they're gonna be eventually going down. Eventually, you could call me crazy. I know that I understand. Ovechkin's been playing like crazy. He's going. People have just been nonstop talking about. Oh yeah, Ovechkin. He's been he's 31 goals away or whatever it is. Lost to the Kings. That's you got to beat the Kings. I understand the Kings are getting better and whatnot, but I just think you got to win that game. 2-5 win against Colorado. There you go. That's good. Okay, then you go over to October. You have the Edmonton Oilers losing they lost 5-1 that game. Lost to Tampa Bay 2-3. Beat Columbus and Chicago. Those are wins. And then you beat Boston 4-0. So, like I said, I know it's early in the year and I keep going on and on, but I think they just need to. I think it could be I think they could have much higher right now. They haven't really been. I think Saros has been doing really good in net. I think their defense needs to just come up more. I will say this now, though. Don't count out the Flyers. I think the Flyers are eventually going to come up. I think, obviously they have a bunch of young prospects coming up, so I wouldn't count out the Flyers necessarily. I think the Islanders will be a threat. Like I said, I don't see Washington lasting too long, but they'll probably be there for a while. Devils, we'll see how long that lasts. Jets will probably stay there for a while too. I think watch the Flames win the Pacific Division. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that would be insane though. I think Edmonton's gonna take the Pacific Division though. I think after losing the Stanley Cup Finals, I don't think it would be a crazy thing to see Edmonton taking that division. But I do think the Kings are going to make the playoffs too. I think first overall pick is probably going to be Anaheim, I would assume. I don't think they have it yet. I really don't. I don't know about Radko Gudas. I don't know so much about Radko Gudas to say anything crazy about him as a captain, but I'm not quite sure if he's captain material. Yet again, I haven't paid too much attention to Radko Gudas to go to that extent, but I think Vetrano probably could have been a captain. I don't know about Zegras. I see Zegras not as captain. I just don't know how much faith I have in Zegras. Chicago Blackhawks, I could see them a playoff team 2 years from now. I think they'll miss the playoffs this year. They'll have a good draft, and then I think they're going to probably. I'd say playoffs in 2 years is not ridiculous to say, for an extent. No, definitely I'll see that. But those are some of my early predictions. But 1-1 Rangers versus Jets when I return. I'll be right back.
It's going to be an exciting second.
Rangers outshot the Winnipeg.
Overs, unders, action-packed season coming up next.
So, there's this guy, Paul Rivera, grew up in the Bronx. Made some mistakes, but eventually becomes one of those hard-working citizens who keep our city going. But he gets pulmonary fibrosis, and his only hope is a lung transplant. Why one hospital, Montefiore Einstein, get him a new lung, and they give him a new life. Everyone in his neighborhood is like,
They give that guy a new lung or a new motor.
The story, Mr. Giamatti.
well, you ought to know, Mr. Rivera, you lived it.
Details make the holidays. During the Genesis Signature event, receive a $1,000 bonus on a new Genesis, exclusively at your tri-state Genesis retailers.
What if finding a new job wasn't such a leap of faith?
I don't think I'm right for this. I said I don't think I'm right for the job.
You're perfect for it! What if you knew you'd be paid fairly? Check this out. Because you could literally see what the job pays. What if your schedule worked for you, and her, and them? And what if the promise of better work, no way, was something that found us?
I got the interview.
Okay, so we're at the film festival, middle of Park City. The doors open, and bam, Sapphire Reserve premiere party. These strips are the best. At Art Week, we had our own private viewing. At Race Week, the lounge was right next to the pit. We were there in Paris. Exclusive events and incredible restaurants. Nights at the Sapphire Lounge on the Seine. Heaven.
Experience the world as an insider, from exclusive lounges to immersive dining experiences, all with Chase Sapphire Reserve.
This game without the express written consent of the New York Rangers is prohibited.
We are back. Glad you're with us for New York Rangers hockey. Great night for hockey as the Rangers take on the #1 team in the league right now, the Winnipeg Jets. New York Rangers hockey on MSG Networks is presented by Chase. And tonight's Cadillac trivia question is, prior to Artemi Panarin, who was the last Ranger to score 10 or more goals in the first 15 games of consecutive seasons? That's a good question.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Nicholas Bosticco on NBSB Network, and we are getting ready here for the second period, Rangers versus Jets, and we are underway after a face-off win there from the Winnipeg Jets as Adam Lowry has it down in the corner, and Lindgren trying to get there. It's not going to be there, and here's Smith with it, trying to get up the ice there, and here is Trocheck. Trocheck going up against Samsberg. Samsberg's going to take it. Jets moving it up the ice here. Lowry trying to get there. It's just Sturkin having it. It's going to an attempt to send it down the ice, and it's going to be blocked there. And it looks like that was from, not sure who that was from. But here's the Rangers here. And they're going to be sending it up to Trocheck. Trocheck now on a one-on-one. And he's going to dump it and wrap it around. Here's that's Lafreniere. Lafreniere with Panarin. Panarin up to Miller. Miller with a shot saved by Hellebuyck. Rebound and nothing there. And here's Panarin with Scheifele. Scheifele is going to be with Morsey, and it's going to be kept in there. But it looks like it's going to be called for offsides. Puck went off of the netting. 18:53 left to play in the second period. And here is Artemi Panarin, who's finally grew his hair back. Will we see him go bald again? I know, generic question, but he did play. He did perform one of his best seasons last year. With all that hair gone. But Here's the Jets. Kyle Connor coming down with Jones, and it's going to be a save by Shesterkin after the puck was sent into the neutral zone from Josh Morsey. Kyle Connor also shaving too. Just took all of his hair off as well. Got a little mustache action going on. And here is a beautiful play here once again. Connor with such speed coming in on Jones, and a beautiful save there by Shesterkin.
In 2015, there was a team that could have taken him in the first round, and the scout says, let's take Kyle Connor, and they got voted down because they thought his
1-1, 18:44 left to play in the.
He's not going to go in the first round. He's going to go in the second round, and that is a true story. And I'm not going to tell you.
And it looks like there is a little bit of some talking going on with the ref and Mika Zibanejad. And it looks like something not totally right with Zibanejad, as he's going to go to the bench here.
Because Zibanejad has a problem here. He is being assisted.
Trocheck coming in for Zibanejad. This does not look good for Zibby.
You didn't really see what happened.
Being checked out on the bench.
Hopefully he's okay.
Discussion on the ice here with Scheifele and the referee.
Mark Scheifele and the ref speaking now together, as I am currently hearing from Sam Rosen. And it looks like the Jets and the Rangers are going to be lining up for a face-off. Scheifele, Connor, Morsey, Demlo, and Velarde lined up here for the Jets. Trocheck, Panarin, Trouba, Miller, and Lafreniere lined up for the Rangers. So here's Trouba going to have it with Morsey down there, and it's going to be dished over to Miller. Miller trying to get it down, and it's going to come back. So here's Trouba. Trouba with it as he's going to dish it out to Panarin. Panarin coming in with Trocheck. Trocheck dishing it deep into the zone. Contested to Mello. And it's going to be a shot here from Trocheck, and it's going to be stopped by Hellebuck. 18:14 left to play in the second. A lot of action period. We had two great opportunities here by the Rangers and the Jets. And still no update on Zibanejad, but a beautiful shot here by Trocheck, almost putting it in on the left side of Hellebuck. As here is Hedel and Kapari. Face-off win by Kapari. As it's going to be moved up here. Here's Barron. Barron dishing it deep into the Rangers zone. Igor trying to get a chip at that. He does. Hedel with it. Barron fighting with Schneider. Here's Barron. Sending it back deep. Here's Barron passing it back to Barron, and it's going to be a save there by Shesterkin. And here is Jones. Jones trying to attack it, and here is the Jets having it deep down into the range behind the Rangers net. Lowry with Jones. Capocacco now faced off with Barron. Capocacco trying to get it out there. And Lowry trying to get it out right now.
And the Jets come right back in.
Perfetti. Shot. Glove saved by Shesterkin off of a shot from Rasmus Kapari. And Igor.
For a veteran like me, Military Appreciation Night is such an incredible night.
Currently 1-1. Rangers versus Jets.
It's just reassurance that my life after service is going to be a success.
In the second period. 17:15 left to play in the second period. Kapari once again with a beautiful shot there. Beautiful glove save by Igor. I didn't even realize he was a glover. And the puck's going to be deflected out. And it's going to be held by the Jets. And the Jets trying to get it in. Here's Gustafsson. Gustafsson trying to get it out to Carrick. And it's going to be deep in there. Here's Edstrom. Edstrom currently battling on the right side of the Jets' defensive zone. And it's going to be dished in deep here by VC. Pionk trying to get it out. And it's going to be contested on the board with Connor and Kapokako. Here's moving up now. Name the Scov. And a shot there by the Jets. No goal, or wide. Blocked by Igor, sorry. And now here come the Rangers on a potential 3-on-2. Looks like it's not going to go. And it's going to be out of play into the netting here from Edstrom. And the Rangers are going to have what looks to be face-off outside of the Jets' defensive zone. So 1-1, second period. Rangers versus Jets live on NBSB. Face-off win by Trocheck. And here is Trouba. Trouba with it is going to get to Miller. Miller trying to get it up. And it's going to be sent in. Off of the skate of Trocheck, and it's going to be given to Morsey. Morsey trying to get it in. And here's Kreider. Kreider getting it to Trouba. Trouba's going to send it up here. And here is Nina Ryder. Nina Ryder getting it to Scheifele. No, sorry, Kyle Connor, and it's not going to be good. And here is Miller having it behind the net, and it's going to get to Trocheck. Trocheck trying to get to Smith, but is intercepted by Nina Ryder. And here's Hellebuck with it, who's going to get it to Morsey. Morsey trying to get it up the ice. He's going to get it to Appleton. Appleton with it. And a potential shot here from Lowry, nothing. And the Rangers moving up here with a 4-on-2 to Schneider. Schneider to Panarin. Panarin with a shot. No goal. A beautiful. He was. Oh, my. Oh, Lord. Oh, and here's the Rangers with a shot. Riley Smith almost putting it in. And that is unreal. Trocheck sitting right back door with a beautiful opportunity to try and get it in. Not sure. Very questionable with the shot there from Panarin. Riley Smith having a good opportunity, almost putting this in. Schneider to Panarin. Panarin with a shot. Had Trocheck back door. Not sure if it would have totally went in, but I think that was the better option. Riley Smith almost having that and being robbed there by Hellebuck with support there from Mason Appleton. Applin, excuse me. Hedl coming out for the draw. And it's going to be taken there by Panarin. Panarin with a backhand shot saved by Hellebuck. 15:08 left to play in the second period. It's going to be 1-1.
When the Rangers are pressing and getting in there quick and making simple plays, I just get the puck in and then go after it.
Looks like we have an update here. Mika Zibanejad was about to take a face-off, then he was hunched over in pain, and the trainer came out on the ice. They're back to the bench now talking things through, but some. Mika Zibanejad is now headed to the locker room, according to Vince Mercogliano. And here is the Rangers on a 2-on-2. Trying to get it. Here's Hedl. Hedl hit and goes down after a hit from Pionk. Gets back up, though. And here's a 2-on-2, potential 2-on-1 for the Jets if they hurry. Here's Connor. Connor trying to get an opportunity, and it's going to be taken away by Panarin. And a good save there by what looked to potentially be a save there by Igor. And the Jets trying to get it around. Here's Scheifele. Scheifele coming up. Scheifele gets it out to Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor moving in for a shot saved by Shesterkin. Hits off of the leg of Carrick, almost going in, but thankfully saved by Igor. So it's going to be 14:12 left to play. Second period, Rangers 1, Jets 1. And there's Carrick and Lindgren out there. Zibanejad on the bench right now. So no longer in the locker room. Face-off loss there from Riley Smith. Riley Smith currently playing center for the Rangers as Zibanejad's down. And a shot there from Fleury as it's going to be saved there by Shesterkin. Logan Stanley is a scratch today, and it looks like Fleury is going to be in for the Jets. Sorry for the late update there. Perfetti taking the draw against Smith. And it's won by Riley Smith. Adam Fox with it, going to get it in. And the Jets playing it around in the neutral zone before putting it in. No, not putting it into the Ranger zone. Still in the neutral zone as it's going to be gone in. Lindgren battling on the boards. And here's Capo Caco coming in. And the Jets moving in. As here comes Perfetti. Perfetti trying to get a shot, and it's going to be wide. Another opportunity there, and nothing is going to go there. Edstrom trying to get to the puck. He does not get to it. And that is going to be an icing on the Rangers. And there's going to be 13:26 left to play in the second period. 1-1. Rangers versus Jets. Still no timeout.
This team off to a great start.
And here is Scheifele at the draw with Velarde and Kyle Connor. Velarde wins it back to DeMello. Morsey trying to get a shot off, nothing. Sent back around. There's Shesterkin with Fox. Fox is going to try and find an option here as he's pressured here by Velarde. There's Fox. Fox getting support here from Hedel, as well as, not sure who that last one was. Fox sends it down the ice. Looks like it was touched. Refs are calling no icing. Hellebuck retrieving it, trying to retrieves it. Here's Velarde. Velarde getting it up to the point. And there's a penalty upcoming onto the Rangers. Looks like it might be a slash. And the Jets are going to go back onto the power play as this is the second power play for the Jets. So 1-1 when we return.
On the stick, the other one free, and that will
1-1. Jets going on to the power play now in the second period. Will Cooley going to the box for a holding call. And Zibanejad back out onto the ice. That's a good sign as he goes up against Scheifele. So Lindgren, Kreider, Trouba, and Zibanejad all out there for the PK. Scheifele lined up with Connor, Velarde. And it's going to be won by Zibanejad and it's going to be sent out by Fox.
good job to start
Excuse me.
With Zibanejad winning the face-off.
Morsey with it.
Won 75% of the face-offs.
And here comes Connor. Connor coming in. with Ehlers. Ehlers from Scheifele. Morsey with it again. He's going to try and get it to Connor. It's going to be taken by Ehlers. And it's going to be sent out of the zone by Panarin. Hellebuck retrieving it. 1:30 to go in the power play. Morsey to Scheifele. Scheifele moving up. Is going to dish it over to Ehlers. Ehlers moving it to Morsey. Morsey's going to move it up to Scheifele. Excuse me, no, it's going to be up to Ehlers. And here comes the Rangers on a 3-on-2. Here's Hedel with it. Hedel's going to get it to Smith. Smith with a shot, and it's going to go high and wide. 56 seconds left to play as the Rangers have the puck in the Jets' defensive zone. But now here comes Morsey. Morsey's going to get it to Velarde. Velarde with it with a lot of room. Does not take the shot. Passes it to Scheifele. Scheifele is going to get it to Bianca. And a shot there. And it's going to go wide and out. And here's the Rangers trying to get an opportunity here. And nothing is going to convert. So now here's Fox. Fox is going to have it with Miller, and here's Velarde, and that's a goal there from the Jets. Velarde with the pass to Ehlers, and then Ehlers with a backdoor pass to Velarde, and Gabriel Velarde with a beautiful goal there, and the Jets are going to go up 2-1 against the New York Rangers. That's just tough. Fox playing on Scheifele, and that's just a great pass. Miller, wow. Velarde putting it between Miller's legs. Velarde with a great pass to Ehlers. Ehlers with an even better pass to Velarde. I mean, you can't make that up any better. Listen, that was a good goal. That was a really, really good goal. 10:57 left to play, and the Rangers win the face-off draw. And here is Panarin. And now here's the Jets. Shot from Samsburg is going to be wide. Now here come the Rangers down the ice. And here's the Zibanejad. Zibanejad with it, who's going to dish it over to Zach Jones. Zach Jones trying to get it to Lafreniere, but it's intercepted here by Appelin. And Zibanejad gets it back into the zone, and Hellebuck trying to get a piece on it. Doesn't. Here's Pionk. Pionk successfully gets it out of the zone. Put back into the zone by Appelin. And now here is Schneider. Schneider having it behind the net. Pressured here from Kupari. Velarde with his 7th goal of the season, assisted by Ehlers and Neil Pionk.
11 for 26 over that period of time. Here comes Josh Morrissey.
Josh Morrissey with a shot saved by Shesterkin.
With a glove.
And it's going to be sent out of the zone by Kreider. 9:36. Igor with it behind the net, giving it to Schneider. Schneider trying to get it out. And he does. So now here is Hellebuck. Hellebuck trying to get it around. And he does. Passing it up. And now here's Morgan Barron trying to have it behind the net. Pressured by Fox. Fox playing well against him. It's going to be sent to Lowry. Lowry dishing it over. And here's the shot saved by Shesterkin after a shot. And 9:04 to go left into the game. 2-1 Winnipeg is currently up right now. 9:04 left to play when we return.
This is Military Appreciation Night here at the Garden. It's presented by Northwell.
2-1 Jets currently lead the Rangers as we are about a little bit shy of halfway through the second period. New York Rangers currently have been appreciating and honoring veterans all night at the Garden. Beautiful scene to see there. Velarde with his 7th of the season, and a beautiful backdoor goal there off the assist from Pionk and Ehlers.
To veterans pursuing careers in sports, the Rangers donating $10,000.
I keep saying this. Shut down the offense. We need better defense. Lindgren with it behind the net to Lafreniere. Lafreniere is going to dish it out to Panarin. Panarin moving in. Panarin, who's going to get it over to Fox. Fox trying to find an opportunity. He's got nothing. He's got it to Lafreniere. And it's going to be pressured here by DeMello. DeMello successfully getting it out. Now here comes Perfetti with it down the ice. Perfetti's going to have it as he's going to find player out in front. Almost a tripping call there. And Panarin's going to successfully get it out. Delayed. Oh, no, and it was a tripping penalty here on what looks to be Kyle Connor. And it's going, the Rangers are going to go up on the power play again.
You'll just see him watch him just barely go down right there.
Yep, there's a tripping call right there from Kyle Connor. And the Rangers are going to go back on the power play.
Now that trade that you're talking about, Sam, that brought a lot of pieces to the Jets. You know, plus they end up with a second-round pick.
Rangers' second power play of the night. They have Kreider, Trocheck, Panarin, Fox, and Zibanejad out there. Trocheck going up against Adam Lowry. Adam Lowry is going to win the draw as Samsberg's tied up with Kreider. Samsberg down there as well as DeMello. DeMello with Panarin, and Zibanejad's going to have it. Zibanejad's going to get it to Panarin. Panarin's going to get it to Trocheck. Trocheck to Fox. Fox to Trocheck. Trocheck to Panarin. Panarin who's going to get it over to Fox to Panarin. Panarin's going to try and find an opportunity and a shot. No, 3 opportunities right in front from Kreider, Zibanejad, and Panarin. None of them go. 1:30 left to play in the power play. 7:52 left to play in the second period. Here's Fox. Fox trying to move the puck up the ice. Who's going to drop it to Panarin. Panarin giving it out to Zibanejad. Zibanejad having an opportunity. Surrounded, and Pionk with a dive to prevent a cross ice pass, and the Rangers restart in their zone. Minute left to play in the power play, and here it is. Panarin with it. Panarin's going to get it to Kreider. Kreider to Panarin. Panarin going to move it to Fox. Fox with the pass. A shot. Score! Rangers score. Alexis Lafreniere from the point off a beautiful pass from Adam Fox. And the Rangers tie this one at 2 apiece. What a goal. The New York Rangers, Alexis Lafreniere with his 6th of the season, 12 points. A beautiful play there. A textbook play there from Fox and Panarin, or Fox and Lafreniere. And the Rangers make this one 2-2. Here's another play. Kreider to Panarin. Panarin is going to get it to Fox. Fox is going to get it to Lafreniere. And Kreider blocking Hellebuck's whole right side leaves Lafreniere able to send it to the left side. A beautiful goal there. And the Rangers make it 2-2. A power play goal there from the New York Rangers. And here's Kyle Connor with it now. And here's Miller. Miller trying to find an option there. And it looks like he's able to find Carrick. Carrick has a 3-on-2 to VC. VC to Carrick. Carrick could get the shot off, and he will, but it's going to be wide. Scheifele's going to get it out to Connor. Connors is going to get it out to... It's going to be taken away by Capo Caco. Now Samsberg with it. And it's going to go an icing call, and Miller is going to take it. And it's going to go to the... It's going to go be a face-off in the Jets' defensive zone. Panarin's 22nd point of the season.
That's pretty consistent. I'd say. Zach Jones, a backhander. Nice move by Jones coming down from the point.
And it's going to be deep in there. Here is Braden Schneider. Schneider's going to be giving it.
Philip Hedl. Capo with a shot. Oh, tough one. A save made by Hellebuck.
And then off the post. It deflected off the defenseman. And Hellebuck goes
Nicola Ehlers.
There's Hedl digging for it. Nice chances for the Rangers. Good shift. Hedl trying to gain control.
And now with it.
Jets regroup.
Here's Neil Pionk.
It's the Rangers' turn to control play for a while. The Jets move up with it. It's lifted in.
And it's going to be sent in.
Jones back for it.
Jones with it. Jones is going to send it to Schneider. Schneider getting it to Capo Caco. And Capo Caco. And that looks like it's going to be offside, so that means Zibanejad comes out, and Zibanejad's going to move in. Here is a beautiful shot there from Perfetti, and Perfetti is going to save it.
Second period. The Rangers have trailed twice. They tied it on a power play goal by Lafreniere.
And a beautiful power play goal there from Alexis Lafreniere. And it's going to be 2-2 when we return.
Too soon.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Still not yet.
Well, it's going to be a beautiful
Sorry, honey.
Now, Mom?
But you never asked.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
The time is now. Find your perfect BMW at the Road Home Sales Event. Exceptional offers won't last. The BMW Black Friday sales event now through November 30th.
Amazon early holiday deals are here. Woo! Woo! With everything you need to kick off the season. Woo! Shop Amazon early holiday deals now. Woo!
Body Armor Sports Drink. Real sweeteners, real flavors, real love of sport. Body Armor, the new official sports drink of the NHL.
Let's check out this replay brought to you by Motorola Razr.
Sam, this is the power play goal. Now the Rangers are working the puck behind the net. Kreider behind the net, Panarin over on the other side. But look at how Lafreniere will put himself in a position to get. He's way down, but he knows he's got to come way out so that Fox has someone to pass to on that side. So he comes all the way back to the blue line, puts himself in a position to get it, and then when he looks up, sees all those bodies in front, and his perfect shot tied this game.
New York Rangers tying it 2-2 after a goal from Alexis Lafreniere. And Lafreniere, current stats for the night, 1 goal, 1 hit, and 10 minutes of ice time. And here are the Rangers lining up in their end. And it's going to be a face-off win here from Trocheck. And the Rangers back to 50% on the power play. 22 shots to 20, and here is the Jets currently having it, and the Rangers have it in Jets defensive zone. Here come the Jets moving up the ice now. And Lowry with it. Lowry having it. He's going to dish it over, and a shot saved by Shesterkin. And now here come the Rangers on a 2-on-1. Here's Riley Smith to Trocheck. Trocheck trying to get an opportunity, and he's going to get nothing there as the Rangers with a and Hellebuck with a save. Sorry, excuse me.
It's more of what you love in one place, and it's free with your TV subscription. The Gotham Sports app. Got to get it. Zibanejad on with Lafreniere and Panarin.
24-20 on the shots. Here come the Jets moving up the ice now. And it's going to be batted back into the Rangers zone. Panarin battling it with Pionk. Pionk with Samsberg. Samsberg's going to be moving in.
Kupari, number 15, is there.
And here's Zibanejad. Zibanejad, who's going to get it to Miller. Miller with a shot save. And here are the Jets who's going to send it in. Trouba with it. Trouba moving it up. So Zibanejad. Zibanejad's going to move it in. And it's going to be taken away by Pionk. Pionk's going to move it up to Kyle Connor on a 2-on-1. Connor moving in with a shot. Scores! Kyle Connor with a shot on the left side of Shesterkin, and Kyle Connor will make it 3-2 Jets. And with 3:57 left to play in the game, or in the period, excuse me. Here's Panarin. Zibanejad on a whiff there. And then Pionk is going to send it up to Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor, who was pressured there by Miller. And Connor is going to have a beautiful shot there. And on the left side of Shesterkin. And that is Kyle Connor's second goal of the game, as he is now going to be having goals also on the season now. Cooley with it back behind. He's going to get it to Zibanejad. Zibanejad, no goal. Fox, pressured by two Jets. As Kako has it with the net. Here is Connor with it. Now Cooley with it. Cooley still having it. Trying to get it in. Offsides from Heel. And now he's able to get it in. Jets with it. Trying to send it up. And now here comes Barron with it. Barron now moving it up. And it looks like there's going to be a whistle. And it's going to be a Winnipeg Jets penalty for too many men on the ice. 3-2, and the Rangers are going to go back on the power play with an opportunity here to score and tie this game at 3 apiece. And from what it looks like,
Rangers 1 for 2 on the power play in the game.
Rangers winning the faceoff here. Zibanejad with a shot wide. It was Vlasa Nemesnov who was the sixth man. Here is Fox. Fox going to be dishing it behind to Panarin. Panarin's going to move it up. And here's Kreider. Kreider trying to find an opening there to Zibanejad. Nothing. Now here's a shot from Fox. It's going to be wide. Panarin sending it back in now. Kreider's going to have it. Getting it to Fox. Fox is going to move it up. There's Trocheck. Trocheck's going to get it out to Fox. Fox. Trocheck getting it to Panarin. Panarin trying to get a pass to from DeMello.
To deflect an attempted pass from Panarin, and right off the face-off, see the Rangers with, here comes a quick shot. Hellebuck on the move to his right, puck going back to the other way and just barely.
Panarin having, Zibanejad, excuse me, having a very, very tough time lately on the Rangers power plays.
Trocheck against Kupari on the face-off.
Trocheck winning it. There's Kreider. Kreider getting to Fox. Fox to Panarin. Panarin with a shot. No goal. Pionk trying to get it out. And does get out by Kupari. Here is Shesterkin with it. Shesterkin who's going to get it to Fox. Fox trying to move it in. And it's going to be nothing there. Sends it on to Zibanejad. Zibanejad trying to move it behind the net, and it's going to be sent out of the zone by Aplida. And here's Shesterkin. Shesterkin's going to have it with Fox. Fox is trying to get it in, dishes it back. Jones moving it in, wraps it around, and it's going to be kept into the right corner. 20 seconds left to play on the power play. Minute 25 left to play in the period. Trying to find a Fox to topple Kako, and it's going to be no goal. 10 seconds left to play on the power play. Here's Jones. Jones going to send it up to Smith. 3 seconds left to play on the power play. 1 second, and here comes Perfetti coming out of the box. Here's Lafreniere. Lafreniere's trying to get it to Jones. Jones with an opportunity, nothing. Rebound shot, no goal. Going wide. Here's Lowry. Lowry trying to get it up. And there's Niederreiter. Niederreiter successfully getting into the zone, but nothing after that. Lowry pressuring, and it looks like that was Jones who was able to get it out. No icing. 42 seconds left to play in the period. Morsey. And it's going to be taken away here by Miller. Miller trying to move up now. 30 seconds left to play in the period. Here's Miller. Miller to Trouba. Pionk. Now there's VC. VC out in front with a shot from Carrick. And it's going to be held by Hellebuck. And it's going to be no goal with 16 seconds left to play.
Blew the whistle, stopping play.
2-3 Jets. 16 seconds left to play. VZ had it behind the net. Gets it right out to Carrick. Carrick is going to give it to, is going to shoot it at Hellebuck's breadbasket. Good offense there by Carrick for pressuring the goalie. 16.2 left to play. And here's Kreider trying to win it back to Miller. Miller trying to play it out. Here's Smith. Smith trying to get a shot, and it was deflected out by Samsberg's foot. Trouba now coming out for the Rangers. 7.8 seconds left to play in the period. Trocheck lined up with Lowry. Trocheck winning the draw. Trouba with a shot saved by Hellebuck. 4.6 seconds left to play.
6 seconds to go. Rangers have had 16 shots on goal here in the second period. The Jets have had 11.
4.6 seconds left to play. 3-2. Winnipeg currently up against the Rangers.
3-2.
Trocheck called out of the circle. Now comes in Kreider. Kreider against Lowry.
The Rangers goal scorers in the game. Scheifele, Velarde, and Connor, the goal scorers.
Lowry might get thrown out. No, you're not.
Kreider against Lowry.
4 seconds left. 3-2 Jets. Kreider, Lowry.
Time to drop the puck. The Jets want a penalty.
The Jets are trying to call for a penalty right now, but the ref has not been dropping the puck. Kreider getting annoyed, as same as the crowd getting annoyed. The crowd getting very annoyed right now as the ref is not dropping the puck. 3 seconds left to play. Jets get it behind the net, and Rangers not enough time to get a shot off. 3-2 Jets, and that is going to be the conclusion of the second period. And it's going to be the Jets who have the ledge on the Rangers, as it's going to be 3-2 at the intermission. Kreider having a word here with the ref, obviously in disbelief. And that is something that is very down looked upon in the NHL, and a lot of people, especially if you ever been to the Garden before, you will understand how annoyed Ranger fans get when the puck does not drop. I know that sounds so weird, but it's such a true thing. I've seen it before. I've seen it at Ranger Devils games. I've heard the Garden explode from it. I mean, listen, only 4 seconds left, but there's really not much that's going to happen, but it's still a thing. Jets are going to be up 3-2 at the end of the second period. I'm Nicholas Bosticco of NBSB, and we will be right back.
The holidays. And holiday trips. And holiday toys. And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $3,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Okay, so we're at the film festival, middle of Park City. The doors open, and bam, Sapphire Reserve premiere party. These strips are the best. At Art Week, we had our own private viewing. At Race Week, the lounge was right next to the pit. We were there in Paris, exclusive events and incredible restaurants. Nights at the Sapphire Lounge on the Seine. Heaven.
Experience the world as an insider, from exclusive lounges to immersive dining experiences, all with Chase Sapphire Reserve.
Details make the holidays. During the Genesis Signature event, receive a $1,000 bonus on a new Genesis, exclusively at your tri-state Genesis retailers.
Condition and get iPhone 16 Pro on us. And iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all 3 on us. Only on Verizon.
Welcome inside the Infinity Intermission Report. Winnipeg with a 3-2 lead over the Rangers after 2, and it is Military Appreciation Night presented by Northwell, and I am joined now by our community captain, U.S. Army vet Randy Tharp, and you are here on behalf of Vet Sports. So first of all, tell me a little bit more about Vet Sports and how you guys have evolved over the years.
Sure. Vet Sports is a national organization with a very large presence here in New York, and our simple mission is to get veterans reintegrated through sports, teamwork, community involvement to improve their physical, mental, and emotional health. And we started 13 years ago with 11 veterans, and now we have served over 78,000 veterans and 1,300 veterans a week through our sports programs.
That's incredible. If the community wants to get involved and be part of this mission, what do we do?
Well, every dollar, every hour is very important to us and valuable, so don't underestimate your contributions. Just think about in the audience today, if everybody donated $1, that's $20,000 to veterans. We're 100% volunteer-led, so every dollar and every hour matters. So get involved, donate, volunteer, and every dollar goes to the veterans.
And tonight you guys were awarded $10,000. You just mentioned all of the fabulous things you've done so far. Where would you like to go next with this organization and do with this money?
So this money is going to help our New York chapter, and especially increasing our hockey here in Long Island and lacrosse. So.
Great stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service as well. We've got plenty more coming your way. Bill Pito has the MSG 150 Winnipeg with a 3-2 lead after 2.
The Rangers Intermission Report is presented by Infinity.
Overs, unders, action-packed season coming up next. You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. Just one more night, and I'm coming on this long and wide
place like the road home. Receive a $5,500 bonus on a new 2024 Audi Q5 plug-in hybrid during the Season of Audi Sales event.
All right, what up, everybody? Oh, wait, hold on one
Details
second.
make the holidays. During the Genesis Signature event, receive a $1,000 bonus on a new Genesis, exclusively at your tri-state Genesis retailers.
All right. From the league, obviously, you got your Rangers down 3-2 against the Jets. Ottawa Senators now up 3-0 against the Maple Leafs. At the end of the first period for the Rangers, they were up 1-0. You have goals from Tim Stutzel, his 7th of the season, and Michael Amadio, his 2nd of the season. Senators currently outshooting the Maple Leafs 35-18. Devils and Panthers currently tied 1-1. Devils are currently down in the shots 20-7. The goals were scored. The Devils took the first notch, scored by Jack Hughes, and then you had Sam Reinhart with a beautiful goal by assists from Barkov and Balinskis. And that is currently in the second period right now with about 10:30 left to play. You got Boston Bruins versus the Blues, who are currently in the first intermission. The Bruins are down, or I'm sorry, the Bruins and the Blues are tied, excuse me. And the Bruins are outshooting the Blues 9-6. They're currently in the first intermission. Islanders, Oilers still on to go at 9 o'clock. They will be starting. Flames, Canucks at 10 o'clock, and Blue Jackets versus Kraken at 10 o'clock. And as far as the wild card, here's our look at the Eastern Conference wild card if we haven't talked about it yet already. We have the Carolina Hurricanes in first place in the Metro, as well as the Devils and the Capitals. In the Atlantic Division, you have the Panthers, Toronto, and Boston. Those are your top three for the Atlantic Division. And then in your wild card, you got the Rangers in the first spot and the Lightning in the second spot. However, the Rangers could take the third spot with a win tonight over the Jets. You got your Western Conference now. The Jets currently in first place in the Central, as trailing is the Wild and the Stars. In the Pacific Division, you have the Kings in first. In second and third, you have Vegas and the Flames. And as far as the wild card, the Vancouver Canucks and the Colorado Avalanche both hold that wild card spot, with teams the Oilers, Utah, and the Blues all within a game. And on the East Coast, you have the Islanders, the Sabres, the Senators, the Flyers, and the Penguins all within one game of a wild card spot. And that is your Around the League report. We will be right back.
Win over the Preds, 3-2 in overtime. Checking out the scoreboard, we mentioned Boston and St. Louis. Scoreless now after one. Islanders coverage underway on MSGSN. They're at Edmonton. They've lost 11 of their last 12 at Edmonton, and late starts in Seattle and in Vancouver. That is your MSG 150 presented by Audi. Henrik Lundqvist's analysis coming up after this with the Rangers down 3-2.
Let's look. Overs, unders, action-packed NBA season coming up next.
Are you coming home?
I'll be home in the morning.
I'm gonna go to...
At Delta, we get where you're coming from. After all, we're travelers, just like you.
Details make the holidays. During the Genesis Signature event, receive a $1,000 bonus on a new Genesis, exclusively at your tri-state Genesis retailers.
Okay, so we're at the film festival, middle of Park City. The doors open, and bam, Sapphire Reserve premiere party. These strips are the best. At Art Week, we had our own private viewing. At Race Week, the lounge was right next to the pit. We were there in Paris, exclusive events at incredible restaurants. Nights at the Sapphire Lounge on the Seine. Heaven.
Experience the world as an insider, from exclusive lounges to immersive dining experiences, all at Chase Sapphire Reserve.
Sign and drive with 0 down, 0 due at signing, and 0 first payment on select Volvo SUVs during the Holiday Safely sales event.
So, there's this guy, Paul Rivera, grew up in the Bronx. Made some mistakes, but eventually becomes one of those hard-working citizens who keep our city going. But he gets pulmonary fibrosis, and his only hope is a lung transplant. When one hospital, Montefiore Einstein, get him a new lung, and they give him a new life. Everyone in his neighborhood is like,
They give that guy a new lung or a new motor.
The story, Mr. Giamatti.
well, you ought to know, Mr. Rivera, you lived it.
Overs, unders, action-packed season coming up next.
We always want everything handed to us.
Kids these days.
Welcome back. Here's a look at the Hyundai second period summary. The Jets with a 3-2 lead over the Rangers. Shots on goal, 28-21 in favor of the Rangers.
All right, welcome back to the NBSB intermission show. Okay, so let's talk about awards. So I've heard this from a solid amount of people. I'm not totally against it. I am not totally against a Kirill Kaprizov Art Ross.
Sometimes you can get away with mistakes and not get hurt, but against a
And
team
I
like the Jets,
am fully on board.
I
I am fully on board with Kirill Kaprizov maybe win it, but I think Connor McDavid's gonna win it. Like I don't see a shot where Connor McDavid does not win it. So if we take a look at the stats real quick, right? You take a look that sure, Nathan McKinnon is currently winning in the stands right now. Wait, hold on 1 second.
to sit back. Instead, he jumps in on the play, and suddenly the Rangers lose 4 guys on that play, and that creates the 2-on-1.
Nathan McKinnon is currently leading the league right now with 30 points, which is kind of expected. Like I didn't think he wasn't gonna win it. So I'm not against it. Jack Eichel, that's a bit of a surprise for me. One big surprise. Martin Netkus, I did not see that coming at all. I didn't see that at all. I'm really shocked by Martin Netkus doing that. Cole Caulfield with leading the goals. I think the inevitable winner will probably be Tage Thompson. Like I just really like the way he's been playing, so I don't see how he wouldn't. Nathan McKinnon doing really good on the assists part. Like I said, I mean, I keep saying this. Connor Hellebuck, really good goalie. I think he'll be that Vezina winning goalie again. I wouldn't be shocked if it were to happen too. So I think that's something that the Rangers should definitely look out for because it's crucial that, especially now in the third period, that they really need to they all really need to come together. Jake Allen definitely been playing well. Cam Tablett too. He's been doing really good. Gore though,
scan the QR code or head to newyorkrangers.com/ticket-offers
he
to purchase yours today.
he's got a 2.62 GAA, but it's still it's still a solid goals against average. So I like it. You know, he's got 2 shutouts, I think. He's got 6 wins, which, you know, he's obviously not on the sorry, no, he's got one shutout. Jonathan Quick had that other shutout. So I'm not totally against that fact, but I think, you know, there's a chance that Igor, truthfully, I wouldn't say I'm fully on board with Igor winning I'm not fully on board with Igor winning the Vezina, but I wouldn't say it's impossible for it to happen. Casey DeSmith, no, not even close. Philip Gustafson been playing really well too. I really like him. Nathan McKinnon doing well. Jack Eichel, Cale Makar, Dylan Strome, all good players in my opinion. Yeah. So okay. So Art Ross, McDavid,
during the Genesis signature event, receive a $1,000 bonus.
Maurice Richard,
exclusively at your Tri-State Genesis
Tage
retailers.
Thompson,
Something
Vezina
about the way we're
Hellebuck.
working just isn't working.
What else is there?
When you're caught
What
up
am I
in
forgetting?
complex pay requirements.
There's no way that's
We're
all the player
distracted
awards,
by
right?
scheduling staff in multiple time zones.
That's all
We're
the.
thinking about the complexity of working in Monterey while based in Montreal. You're
Oh,
not doing the work
idiot.
you're meant
Hart
to do.
Trophy.
But with HR, pay, time, talent, and analytics all in one global people
Nathan
platform,
McKinnon.
you can do the work you're meant to do.
Panarin. I think Panarin's not impossible. What else we got? Oh, Norris.
With everything you need to kick off the season.
I'm gonna have to look at the
Shop
defenseman
Amazon
for that
early
one.
holiday deals now.
Kia, movement that inspires.
I don't know who I would go for the Norris. But however, though, I think I'm fully on. I'm set with Tage Thompson winning the Hart Trophy. All right. Rangers 2, Jets 2. When I return.